Welcome to another VaderMonkey vlog. As always, these vlogs are sponsored by New Future Apparel. They're currently running a 20% discount on all VaderMonkey vlog, which is limited time only. But also as well, they're running a 25% discount on 2 items or more in the Etsy store. So if you want to go and check out what merch they have, they've got loads of Rave apparel and stuff to do with the vlogs as well. They've been a keen supporter of these vlogs, and I thank them for that.
So welcome to Drop Junkiez. Basically the night has just started, rave station's all set up and we're ready to go. Take some people to come in and join us on the rave station. We've got an incredible night ahead of us and Christmas is just around the corner.
Afternoon folks, this is DJ Unit. I'm a bassline DJ. I DJ to bounce, hardcore, tech house, hard styles, basically everything. Do a tiny bit of MCing. Played last night with Andy Whitby and Lexus. Got a few events coming up. Next year's going to be massive. We're doing a charity sponsored 24-hour live stream. That's at Mansfield Town. There's probably about 60 DJs all playing all together, 24 hours. Big festival, so get your tickets. And that's about it.
Hi guys, Pee Wee here at Drop Junkiez Naughty or Nice Christmas special. I just want to say a massive thank you to all the Rave family and the dedicated followers that have come out in 2025 and supported our events. Without you guys, you are the reason why we do it. We're going to be back in 2026, bigger and better. I hope everybody has an absolutely amazing Christmas and New Year. And I hope you've all been good, so that Santa's come into your lounge and empty his sack. Until then, guys, keep on raving. Peace out, one love. Cheers.
So let's talk about Drop Junkiez. What an incredible afternoon, evening, basically the whole duration of that event. There are a few elephants in the room, which I know there will be people pointing out, but let's be completely honest, and I'm going to tackle this right now before I go into the review. There was a lot of events on Saturday. You had something in Birmingham, you had something in Derby, and then you had Drop Junkiez in Mansfield, and I would imagine there were a few other events elsewhere. The location, now it was a small location, and I mean, like, the previous event was Transylvania Tavern, and there are circumstances beyond their control, which is why they're no longer holding events at Transylvania Tavern. However, Ye Olde Ramme Inn was a perfect location for an old school style rave, and I'm literally mean this in the literal term. You know, very small, intimate room, like a function room. I think it was mainly the games room, pub games room, but it's like small enough capacity for quite an honest, small crowd. By no stretch of the imagination was this ever going to be a 100 capacity event. However, obviously, you know, some of the footage makes it look a little less busy than others, but I can assure you that venue was busy all night, all day, and it was a steady end of the busy side things. It wasn't ram busy, it was steady end, and it was just a fantastic vibe, just incredible. Every DJ that carried that vibe. I mean, yeah, the visuals and the way they'd gone about setting up that event was absolutely perfect. But then at the same time, you know, to a neutral person who would expect maybe a little bit more from some of these type of events, through naivety, ignorance, whatever, you would expect a smaller venue to look more rammed than it was. But the thing is, it's like they knew what they were competing against, they knew what they had going on, and they still went and created this experience for everybody that attended. And I can assure you now
The people there loved every second of it and lapped it up. It was brilliant. It was well worth the time. It was well organised. It was well executed. It was incredible. Also, I just want to note as well, the management, the staff at Ye Olde Ramme Inn as well, absolute kudos to them as well for allowing that sort of experience to take place in a very ye old worldly Tudor, I think it's Tudor style pub, very, you know, classic, very typically British style classic pub in the heart of Mansfield. It was just incredible, just the atmosphere, the vibe, just a very, and I'm saying this again, old school feel, you know. Now, back in the late 90s, early 2000s, there'd be a few people that ran pubs and they would just throw a rave in a pub, right? And there's, like, I don't know what the licensing's like nowadays, but, you know, they'd throw these raves in the pub and they'd go on after pub hours and stuff like that. Now, obviously, this went on to their licensing hours, but still, it was that old school rave feel in a pub. And I loved that, absolutely loved it. Everything from hard house, techno, and the little bits in between was played, and it was a proper rave experience. And absolutely loved it. Brilliant. I cannot fault anything for it. Just incredible. I want to say Boothie, Brookie, and Renner have really done an incredible job with this event. And Drop Junkiez are going from strength to strength, but they're not aiming for, I mean, obviously if it happens and it transpires over time, you know, you never know over the coming years, but they're doing these small, honest events where you can come, experience it, and just escape. Now, the problem with running an event at this time of the year especially is we've got Christmas coming up. Some people want to save their pennies because obviously Christmas is expensive on its own, and you know, it is a risk for any promoter to organise an event at this time of the year. And these guys stuck their neck out and really made this happen. And you know something, it was well worth their time, their money and their efforts for even just contemplating this concept. So another incredible day, another incredible event. I am absolutely loving the footage that we've got, and trust me, I hope the Aftermovie has reflected this. And yeah, I just hope the experience is just well worth it. I mean, it was for me, and it was for quite a number of people that were there, so I'm looking forward to the next event. So let's talk about the Rave Station. Well, we had our own, shall we say, section of the pub, and I had about, I'm going to say roughly about 80% of the Rave Station set up. I was experimenting with a couple of things as well, just trying to gauge how they would work in certain environments and certain scenarios. But either way, you know, the as you'll see from the Rave Station content, that literally, you know, the reviews look quite, you know, they look quite good in terms of the interaction and then promoting themselves with all the bits behind and all that. Also the lighting and everything, it was just, I mean, it was, perhaps I should have used the space up a little bit better than I did, but people weren't overly jumping on it. There were a lot of people asking about it, coming to us, talking to us, obviously talking about the vlogs and why we're doing what we're doing. Obviously we had DJ Unit and we had Pee-wee. Jim was sat in the rave station because his knees aren't like they used to be, but he always comes to the raves to appreciate the music as well. And yeah, it was just an absolute brilliant little location. I'm absolutely chuffed to bits that we had our own segment. It was again within earshot of the action, but not indirect sort of sound clashing, so we could hear, you know, our contributors quite happily and everything. There are some people on there that really are overdue some support. Pee-wee is an absolute legend. He's a big supporter of the vlogs and why we're doing what we're doing, and he's always willing to add a contribution as well. And yeah, he just, you know, thinking about this year, since the Rave Station started in January, I was a bit unsure how it would work for certain people, or whether people would be willing to get on board. And to be fair, certain events, there are more takers than others. Some people, some nights, you know, nobody really wants to contribute to the rave station, but they're more willing to come and find out what it is, what we're doing. At least we're doing our job and we're serving our purpose in some way anyway. So the rave station was there, it served its purpose. The rave station will be at the next vlog, which will be in Sunderland for Trance Unleashed at the Elysium nightclub. I'm not too familiar with the layout of the venue, so we'll have to paint by numbers and figure out how much of the rave station we can use. And yeah, I'm just glad that the rave station is working. It's become something that's obviously integral with the vlogs. There are a lot of people that have said that it's a unique concept, which I'm happy to take on that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the next vlog, which will be Trance Unleashed, and I'll see you guys there. So let's talk about the upcoming vlogs. Obviously we're coming now to the back end of 2025. 2026 is just slowly building and what have you with the events. So the next vlog is Trance Unleashed. That's the Elysium nightclub in Sunderland. Dan Harrison is headlining that. I'm really looking forward to literally filming that event and being a part of the experience as well. I've been itching to get back to Trance Unleashed since we visited them last year, and yeah, again, they're a brand that, I mean, they've been on the ascendancy. They're just in this point where they're just trying to now be consistent with their events, lineups and stuff like that. So, you know, expect an incredible vlog, expect an incredible experience if you're attending this event. We will be bringing the rave station, so this year there will be a rave station at Trance Unleashed. How it's received, we're yet to see. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to that, and that will be vlog 53. Obviously there's going to be a little bit of a break in between because of Christmas, and yeah, just obviously Christmas is Christmas, isn't it? Let's be honest. I hope you guys have a fantastic Christmas in that period. But straight after Christmas, and I say about by a couple of days, we have 4DR presents Madhouse is Stoked 2. Now this is at the Basement in Hanley in Stoke-on-Trent. I will be playing at this event as well, another VaderMonkey presents Techno Monkey set. Also we'll have the rave station, we'll be filming a vlog, and we'll be ending 2025 really strong with this vlog. However, this vlog will not air until after the new year, but don't worry about that, because after filming that weekend, there are 2 vlogs coming up, both of which are kind of just basically a recap. I'm doing something a little bit different with the end of year content. So the first part on the 30th of December will be just a recap, talking about where I'm going to be going next year and what direction I want to take the vlogs. And then the day after that will be basically a movie, a full hour or over an hour long of after movies covering this year, recapping 2025, and I hope it's like a feature movie type thing, which I'm hoping you guys will enjoy. However, we go into New Year and we're back at Antimatter for vlog 55. Obviously vlog 54 is at Madhouse is Too Stoked. Vlog 55 is Antimatter. We're back at Beaverworks. It's an alien invasion, so we expect some probing to commence in some sort of way, and the rave station literally has their own room. We have literally the use of quite a considerable space, so hopefully we can show off the rave station at its fullest, back where it started as well. Again, we're filming for an after movie and content and stuff like that, like we did earlier this year. And yeah, we're looking forward to being back there. It's going to be an incredible experience. Hardcore, psytrance, hard house, and everything in between. It's going to be a fantastic experience. If you haven't got your tickets, get them on Skiddle now. It's going to be incredible. Then we go about 2 weeks later for vlog 56 at OTR Trance Classics. That's on the 30th of January 2026. Now this is 2 rooms of absolute awesomeness. In the main room we've got Signum doing a 4-hour special, and in the second room you'll have Rob Tessera I think it's about 4 to 6 hours of his repertoire, right through from what, you know, house to the harder stuff. It's going to be incredible. I am looking forward to this. I will be back at Fez in Sheffield filming this, and there'll be a rave station taking up a portion of the club as well. So if you're welcome to come and join us and share your experience with that one. We move into February, and literally the 3rd of Feb is Vlog 57's Hardcore Vibes at the Empire nightclub in Middlesbrough. Something different. We're switching it up a bit. We're going a little bit more extreme with the music policy and everything. It's going to be high energy. Yes, I am playing at this, but it's not about me. It's about the DJs, it's about the promoters, it's about the event, it's about the location, it's about the experience. It's going to be an incredible vlog. It's going to be an incredible experience as a whole, and I'm looking forward to that. And that will be Hardcore Vibes for Vlog 57 on the 3rd of February. We go a couple of weeks later, and on the 21st of February we're back at Hardcore Flavors for Vlog 58. I'll be playing, but this will be different for me because I'll be playing a genre I have not played for a very long time, and I am quite giddy about it. But again, it's not about me. You've got Medicine Grin headlining, playing a producer style set, as well as some new fresh talent. And I you know something, Hardcore Flavors are really setting an example, not just in the hardcore world, but in the rave community as a whole, in my opinion. The fact that they are putting on fresh new DJs every single event, fresh lineup with a headliner as well. So giving them a flavour of what it'd be like to play at a major event. This is at the Sub in Blackpool, you know, and honestly, the Sub is a fantastic venue, very small, very intimate, underground, very quirky in terms of the decor, but it fits the bill of what is the experience is going to be. It's going to be brilliant. Carol and Ian and Joe are doing incredible things with that brand, and I'm absolutely loving what they're doing. So that's Vlog 58 at Hardcore Flavors on the 28th of February. Now, I want to promote marches, but we're still waiting on a few confirms. We have got a potential event in the pipeline for the start of March, but we're still waiting confirms from the promoter. That will be Vlog 59, and yeah, whatever it will be, I mean, I'm already promoting the events, so there will be some idea of who they are, but I'm not going to reveal who it is just yet. But going into March, we've got some incredible vlogs. What I will say is the end of March is again another landmark. It's Vlog 60, and we will be at Fuel's launch event. That'll be at Club 101 or Sub 101 in Manchester on the 27th of March. Again, you know, incredible lineup, fresh talent. One of the DJs will be featuring at our event, VaderMonkey and Friends, which I'm going to be announcing more details nearer the time. And yeah, some incredible vlogs coming up, quite a lot going on, and yeah, I'm loving the support. We're going to go into 2026 and raise the bar, and hopefully you guys are going to be joining us for the ride and yeah, taking up a level with us. Hi, I want to talk about the VaderMonkey vlog merchandise. As New Future Apparel have sponsored the channel for pretty much the past year, and they've been keen supporters of what we're doing. They've started going into a few different lines of products as well. So we've got Rave t-shirts, Rave themed products, which we're just refining the designs and everything. There will be an official announcement, especially the early 2026. We are taking advanced orders as well. If you could possibly make your order via VaderMonkeyTV@gmail.com. We'll be posting stuff on our VaderMonkey Vlogs Facebook page in terms of what products we have on offer and the merchandise and everything. As you can see to my left, we have the 2026 VaderMonkey Vlogs Midnight Neon t-shirts, which is just more your casual stuff. And then in the background, if you can see it, if my finger points in the right direction, is the Midnight Neon hoodies as well. Obviously we're going to be doing like rave attire with VaderMonkey vlogs and slogans, and we do have an Etsy store, but we're having difficulties with connecting our store to our suppliers, so we're just trying to sort the APIs out with that. If not, we're probably going to look down the lines of maybe Shopify and places like that to set up the store and hopefully get the merchandise, you know, available to you guys, and you guys are able to get it at a reasonable price as well. With the advanced orders, we're going to be doing them at cost price, so if you could please email us. Obviously once you've seen, there will be something on our Facebook page once you've seen the products that we have on offer. If you're interested in any of those products, please email us at vadermonkeystv@gmail.com, and we will literally endeavour to sort those orders out, get them to you. If they don't get to you before Christmas, it will be after the new year. And yeah, it's I'm just absolutely just stoked the fact that you guys are supporting us with what we're doing and what the vlogs stand for and what we've achieved so far in the 2.5 years that we've existed. So yeah, thank you for that. So, just want to take this opportunity to remind you about our end of year raffle. Now, this raffle has been kind of put together to raise money for the charity Amend, charity that specialises in multiple endocrine neoplasia disorders, a condition that my partner Helen, if you not already know her, suffers from this condition. She's recently had surgery because, due to treatment, these tumours that are involved with this condition have since moved on to her lung and her liver. The ones on the liver seem to be under control, but the ones on the lung, she's just recently had surgery to remove a tumour from her left lung, to which is why she's currently recovering, and I'm doing these vlogs on my own at the moment. So the more encouragement we're raising money for this charity is partly because of that situation, but also as well the fact that it's also designed to not only give money to the charity but to give back to the scene as well. We have since got another VaderMonkey Vlogs flag, which we are currently in the process of getting DJs, or as many DJs as possible, to sign. There are some surprising names on there which I will explain more at a later date. And yeah, it's, you know, that's one of the such prizes. We have a prize from Off the Rails, we have a prize from DJ MC Padre as well, and we have some other possible ticket prizes and also VaderMonkey Vlog merch on offer. So what we're currently doing, if you want to donate, please visit our Just Giving page, which is justgiving.com/page/VaderMonkeyTV. Basically, whatever you donate, per pound you get yourself 5 tickets, basically a strip of tickets. And if you have a particular, we're putting prize codes on that page as well, so if there's a particular prize that you would like to win or whatever, then we, you know, just email us at vadermonkeyj@gmail.com, with just basically the prize code that you would like to win or be considered for. If otherwise, we just assume by your donation you want to enter in for any of the prizes. So yeah, that's still going ahead. That draw will be on the 28th of December, from 8 PM on my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/VaderMonkeyTV. Me and Helen will probably be bumbling our way through this raffle, figuring out how we're going to do it, but it should be simple, right? But for those that have donated already, just want to thank you very much. We have set a target, but if I'm realistic, whatever we raise is more than what we ever envisaged really raising anyway. So yeah, I just wanted to make a point about the fundraiser for Amend. You know, there's more details, but please visit, if you want to donate, please visit our Just Giving page at justgiving.com/page/VaderMonkeyTV. and donate however much you're willing to donate, and per pound you will guarantee yourself a strip of 5 tickets. So, you know, however many tickets you get, the more chances you have of winning a prize. So I just wanted to mention that, and thank you already to those that have already donated. So all that's left for me to say is the customary: please like, comment and subscribe. The subscribe is especially important. If you really love our content, stick that notification on as well. Just, you know, keep yourself up to date with all the VaderMonkey vlogs and the Rave station and all the Rave content that we're providing. We believe we're setting a bit of an example with a few other content creators as well, because there are some others that are looking to do very similar content as us. I just want to make a point of, this is what I want happening. I have had a few people contact me saying, well, don't you feel like this is standing on your toes? Let's be honest, I can only be in one place at one time, and I am very selective with my events. I do want to do quite a variety, covering as much music and as many genres and as many scenes as possible. So if there are other people doing very similar content to myself, I wish to encourage them. And if you're watching this and you're considering doing such content, please go ahead, set an example to the scene, and just, you know, bring back the media side of the rave scene. You know, I want to bring back the Clubbervision sort of vibe that once was in the late 90s, early 2000s, and I want to bring back the Rapture TV sort of vibe as well. You know, that's been my inspiration for this content, and going forward, that's how it's going to remain. Anyway, thank you for watching this vlog. Again, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next vlog.
Welcome to another events update vlog. Now, the list of events has been growing incredibly. I mean, it's great to see that all these small promoters, all your mid-tier brands are really jumping on board this free platform that I'm offering to the scene to basically get your events seen, get your events heard. Hopefully, you know, build up the reputation, support the scene, help the smaller venues and everything that's, you know, involved with it. You know, I hope that this is providing the service that the scene has needed for at least a good 20 odd years. Now, there's a few facts that I need to bring up as well. Please support the scene by buying your tickets early with every intention of attending the event. Now, these promoters spend a lot of time, a lot of money, mostly money they don't necessarily have, on making these events happen. Now, it's not discounting the fact that there are, you know, possible concessions, there's a lot of other outlay costs, or maybe a premium DJ headline, or maybe just trying to simply cover their own costs and it not necessarily hurt their back pocket too much. Either way, you guys want these parties and you want the release. You want that escape from the mundane world of a 9 to 5, Monday to whenever you finish. And, you know, the freedom and release that these events provide, this is exactly this just reason. So please buy your tickets early, please attend these events, and also as well perhaps encourage a generation of people that wouldn't otherwise discover this side of the scene, instead of focusing on the big events, because at the end of the day the big events can sustain themselves, because at the end of the day they have a media team, they have a very big social media presence, and also their brands speak for themselves. With these smaller brands and basically the mid-tier brands, it's not always heard of, and they have to work tirelessly, countless hours
eat into perhaps their own, you know, personal time in some very difficult way. You know, I mean, I've known some promoters that have literally gone to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning, had to be at work at 7, and it's just a repeat just to make sure that they provide such a fantastic experience for you guys. And you guys buying these tickets early justifies all their effort and their work. Also, this is a rallying call for promoters. Now, I mostly support small to mid-tier brands, and there will be some events that might seem a bit bigger than others, but end of the day, the ecosystem of the scene is based on the grassroots. End of the day, the big names, the big DJs that you see playing the big stages all started from somewhere. They didn't just come out of nowhere. Maybe some did, but that's another discussion for another day. But the fact of the matter is these names, these new artists need supporting, these new brands need supporting. They could become, in the next 5 to 10 years, the next big thing. I mean, look at Teletech. They came out of nowhere and look where they are. Just an example. So, you know, you promoters, it's great to see that you're relying on this platform where you're sending in your flyers and you're sending any relevant details like your ticket links and stuff like that. From what I'm seeing, it is starting to work. We're doing this basically for the benefit of the scene, not for my personal benefit. Yeah, I get to sit here and talk to a camera, which for me is quite daunting on its own. But the big thing is, it's you guys that benefit at the end of it. So promoters, please get in contact. Your event will be promoted, it will be supported, especially if it will be featured in my 6-month feature, which is what this is, of the events update. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Please drop a comment as well. You know, just basically just to help build what we're doing, maybe do it better as well. Maybe look at, you know, see what you guys are thinking, what you're feeling about this. I mean, obviously this bit is more relevant to the end of the vlogs because this feature also features on the main VaderMonkey vlogs. Facebook, if this pops up on VaderMonkey TV Facebook group or VaderMonkey vlogs Facebook page, please give it a like, please give it a share, because at the end of the day, the more people that know about what it is that I'm doing and your scene as well, hopefully we can encourage more people to attend the events that you attend and make the smaller scenes, the grassroots of the scene, much more vibrant than it's been for quite a considerable time. So those are the main points that I need to mention, and thank you for the support already.
We go a week later and it's Hard Dance Reloaded presents Ravers Anonymous at the church in Derby on the 13th of December. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Pretty much it's everything from all the hard dance realms, so your hard techno, your hard house, your hardcore and everything else in between. It's a pretty intense lineup. This looks really, really good as well in the heart of Derby. Just a great party. I would just get your tickets, go and check it out. It's going to be incredible. So that's Hard Dance Reloaded, or HDR, presents Ravers Anonymous at the church in Derby on the 13th of December. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Another event on the same day is Retrospective. They're back at Vestry in Chorley on the 13th of December. Get your tickets on Skiddle. New talent and kind of like, again, modern classics harking back, but with the current age as well, because what I would class as modern classics is now pretty much classics to the next generation. This is going to be a great event. Vestry, always fantastic venue, fantastic events, and they always have fantastic DJs, promoters running events there, so it's going to be incredible, especially in the northwest. So that's Retrospective, back at Vestry in Chorley on the 13th of December. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Now this is a little bit of a different one because this feels like a proper old school sort of organised event, and that's Rehab. Now this is at a secret location. It's on the 13th of December. Now call the number shown for tickets, so it's not been done through any ticket sellers or on the door, because it is quite a, shall we say, on the spot old school type rave sort of vibe. So if you're watching this, pause it so you can get the number, ring for tickets to get on with this. So that's Rehab at a secret location on the 13th of December, and ring this number for tickets. Again, another event on the same day is Hardcore Vibes at Disgraceland in Middlesbrough on the 13th of December. It is free entry. Pretty much clues in the title. It's all going to be full on nails and energy. So everything from techno, hard techno, and everything else in between. Going to be a great event. They always have banging slamming parties in the northeast as well, especially if you like your high energy type events. So I would certainly go and check this out. So that's Hardcore Vibes at Disgraceland in Middlesbrough on the 13th of December, and that is free entry. We go another week later and we're back at Trance Unleashed. Mad Friday, it's Elysium nightclub in Sunderland on the 19th of December. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Incredible lineup. You have Dan Harrison, formerly of DNA, headlining. I think it's DKH as well. Plus, you know, Trance Unleashed regular residents as well, and some fresh talent coming through. Right in the heart of the northeast to keep the trance scene alive. I know there's a big thing up in Newcastle, but there's also a scene in Sunderland and a few surrounding areas as well in the northeast, which are putting on top quality trance nights. And Trance Unleashed is just another brand that is really setting the example, shall we say. So that's Trance Unleashed Mad Friday at Elysium nightclub in Sunderland on the 19th of December. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Day later is Bring the Noise Christmas party at Samhain in Plymouth on the 20th of December. Get your tickets on Skiddle. I've said this before and I'll say it again. This promo looks absolutely the dog's bollocks, and I honestly, I would just go based on the promo. Sod the lineup, I'll just go for the promo. But speaking of the lineup, you have Paul Clark, Rachel Schock and Sebastian Anyway as your headliners, plus an array of talent that are breaking through, making a name for themselves, and all down, you know, on the south coast as well. There's going to be a great event. If you haven't got your tickets, you need to have a serious word with yourself. This looks incredible. So that's Bring the Noise Christmas party at Samhain in Plymouth on the 20th of December. Get your tickets on Skiddle. We go to basically Boxing Day, and it's Hardcore Flavours and Bonanza back at the Sub in Blackpool on the 26th of December. Get his free entry. Basically, Carol, Flavour C's partner, it's her birthday, so it's kind of a extra special birthday party, but it's one that everyone can join as well. And if you like your happy hardcore and you want to work off your Christmas dinner, this is absolutely perfect and right up your street. So that's Hardcore Flavours and Bonanza at the Sub in Blackpool on the 26th of December, and that is free entry. We go a day later and his Madhouse is Stoked 2 at Basement and Hanley in Stoke on the 27th of December. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Basically, Madhouse and 4DR get together. They're putting one hell of a Christmas party together, or after Christmas party if you want to put it in a better way. And yeah, it's just going to be absolutely incredible. Hard house, hard energy, hard dance, absolute debauchery, Madhouse doing their thing, 4DR doing theirs, all combining together and creating one hell of a party. This is going to be incredible. So that's Madhouse is Stoke 2 at Basement in Hanley in Stoke on the 27th of December. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Also on the same day we have Evolve. They're at Forge in Sheffield on the 27th of December. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Again, this event was meant to happen in May. Circumstances beyond their control. It is now happening here at Forge. Forge is an incredible venue, so location-wise, it's just going to blow your mind. And the lineup is absolutely amazing as well. So you have Schneider, Paul Denton, Alessandro Roncone, Darren Porter, Mercurial Virus for a production set, and we have Davey Asprey as a guest as well. So that's quite a hard-hitting lineup, really, to finish your Christmas shenanigans in some sort of way. So I'll get your tickets and I'll go and check it out. So that's Evolve at Forge in Sheffield on the 27th of December. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Right, so we've got a couple more to finish off December, and it's New Year's Eve Day Rave at Basing House in London on the 31st of December. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Redliners and Bioshock combine for pretty much a day party. As you know, it is New Year's Eve on this particular date, and in London, if you happen to want to go down there, you go and check this event out, and then you can go and check out Seeing the New Year, or if you fall into another party, it's all going to be happening in London. So this is just right place, right time, right rave. It's going to be an absolutely incredible one. So that's New Year's Eve Day Rave at Basing House in London on the 31st of December. Get your tickets on Skiddle. And we finish December with Synergy's New Year's Eve event at Four Ways Hotel in Blythe on the 31st of December. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Pretty much residents and the Synergy crew, if you will, putting on an amazing party in a new location as well. It's just going to be one hell of a New Year's Eve party, one you really should not miss out on, especially again if you're up in the northeast. It's going to be one hell of a rave. Go and check it out. So that's Synergy's New Year's Eve at Four Ways Hotel in Blythe on the 31st of December. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Right, we go into January. We start 2026 with just a few events, really. Not too much happens. As I've said before, January tends to be more of a fallow month because a lot of people would have spent up over Christmas and probably New Year as well, and they need their bodies to recover or kind of readjust their New Year resolutions or whatever. But we have 3 events to be cracking on with. And we start with Antimatter's Alien Invasion. They're back at Beaverworks in Leeds on the 17th of January. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Just, again, incredible lineup. Just 3 rooms. There is a possibility of a 4th, but we don't know yet. Obviously, we'll be there with the Rave Station. We have our own room as well, so we're not entirely sure how we're going to do things. But either way, it's going to be a great event, great lineup, hardcore, hard techno, hard house, psytrance, everything in between. It's just going to be a sonic delight. Also as well, it's Alien Invasion, so it's alien themes, so there will be a bit of probing going on at certain points, whether that be with us or from us or whatever. We'll be probing into the best footage and everything with this event. As you will tell, VaderMonkey vlogs are there. So it's going to be an incredible event, and I'm really looking forward to being there, and I think you should look forward to being there as well. The tickets are on Skiddle. So that's Antimatter Alien Invasion at Beaverworks in Leeds on the 17th of January. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Also on the same day is Hammers and Hoover Groovers at Disgraceland in Middlesbrough on the 17th of January. It's free entry as well. Just quite a little bit of a makeshift fly, but it looks quite fun, really. I mean, there's some like DJs on there that are really good. I'm believing it's round about the hard house sort of vibe, sort of thing, around that sort of line, if you will. So if you're into your hard house and you're in the northeast, I would go and check this out. It looks quite a good and fun party to be at. So that's Hammers and Hoover Groovers at Disgraceland in Middlesbrough on the 17th of January, and that is free entry. And we finished January with Off the Rails Trance Classics. They're back at Fez in Sheffield on the 30th of Jan. Get your tickets at otrchef.com. Now this looks absolutely fantastic because you in main room you have Signum doing a 4-hour special, and in the second room you have Rob Tissera doing, I think, about similar 4-6 hour special as well. Basically Rob Tissera going through his repertoire and Signum doing what he does best and providing some trance energy with a little bit of hammerage on top. So it's going to be an incredible event, especially down the classics route as well. A bit of that nostalgia kicking in, and yeah, it'll be well worth your time, your effort, your money, and just being there. The experience is just amazing on its own. So that's Off the Rails Trance Classics at Fez in Sheffield on the 30th of Jan, and get your tickets on otrchef.com. So we're moving to February, and obviously 2026 has now kicked in. Some events, some promoters are showing the hand a little bit, so trying to set the tone for the year, if you will, and some interesting events and raves coming up. There's quite a consistency as far as hardcore. Hardcore is thriving in the respect of the events and whatever. And then there's other events which are springing up left, right, doing little celebratory events and stuff like that. So we start with Hardcore Appreciation Society's 12th birthday. It's at Unit 9 in Milton Keynes on the 7th of February. Get your tickets on Skiddle. It looks just absolutely incredible. You know, you've got Hixie, Breeze, Joey Riot, Psy, Seduction, Scott Brown, you know, some proper hard hitters in the hardcore world, plus some top quality MCs as well. It just looks like an incredible party. It's basically what the hardcore world, the happy hardcore world, is pretty much about, all well and done, and it's just going to be an incredible event. So that's Hardcore Appreciation Society's 12th birthday at Unit 9 in Milton Keynes on the 7th of Feb. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Also on the same day is Digworth Rewind's second birthday at Suki 10C in Digworth on the 7th of February. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Now, we filmed their event during the summer, and it's just the old school vibe about it, the progression of the music as well as the venue, the aesthetics, the people. It was just how a rave should be, and in the heart of Birmingham in Digworth, it was absolutely incredible. Well, this one is going to be next level. You have Arctic Barbers headlining, Sarah G, then your usual protagonists of Colin Elson's, Sean Furlong, Andy Bagley, Podders, St John, Danny Mins, and then others to name but a few. It's quite a solid big lineup as well. It's going to be a birthday party, definitely their second birthday. It's going to be one you really don't want to miss. So it's Digworth Rewind's second birthday at Suki 10C in Digworth on the 7th of February. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Also on the 7th of February, it's Hardcore Vibes at Empire in Middlesbrough. Like I said, 7th of February, it's free entry. Basically everything right through, freeform, hardcore, hardstyle, gabba, terror. It's going to be full throttle, high energy, whiplash material. But it's just, if you like it hard and you like it intense, this is right up your alley. So we're going to be there for a vlog, so this is going to be a little bit out the norm for us as well. But we should have some absolutely top quality footage from this. So that's Hardcore Vibes at Empire Middlesbrough on the 7th of February, and that is free entry. Another event on the same day is Rave and Roses at Digital in Newcastle on the 7th of February. Get your tickets either on Skiddle or Fat Soma. There's kind of some familiar names for the old classic dance side things, but also it covers basically bounce, makina, and a bit of the commercial poppy rock, poppy dance type stuff as well. So it's quite a diverse event right in the northeast. It's quite an intense lineup. I think this event's a little bit bigger than something I would normally promote, but either way, go and check it out. Get your tickets, either get them on Skiddle, either get them on Fat Soma. It looks amazing. So that's Rave and Roses at Digital in Newcastle on the 7th of February. Get your tickets on Skiddle or Fat Soma. Another event on the same day is Religion at the Old Fire Station in Bournemouth on the 7th of February. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Now you have Darren Styles headlining this, plus there will be a host of other talented DJs performing at this event as well, right down on the south coast, especially if you like your hardcore. It's going to be an incredible event. It's going to be great energy, and yeah, what's there not to love about it? So that's Religion at the Old Fire Station in Bournemouth on the 7th of February. Get your tickets on Skiddle. And we finished February with Hardcore Flavours at the Sub in Blackpool on the 28th of February. It's free entry. You probably noticed that there is a certain VaderMonkey on there, but it's not about me, it's about the other DJs there. Even though you see the VaderMonkey on there, it's going to be the first time that I've played hardcore, happy hardcore, for a long time. I'm quite looking forward to it, but also as well, you know, just supporting what Hardcore Flames are all about, giving new talent a chance, free parties, really quirky venue, just, you know, and if you just want to trip up to the northwest and, you know, walk up and down the prom and then stomp your feet off later, this is absolutely perfect. So I recommend taking the journey and taking the plunge and going for it. So that's Hardcore Flavours at the Sub in Blackpool on the 28th of Feb, and that is free entry. So we move into March. 2026 has kicked in. We've got an array of events coming out. It's quite a diversity of events as well. It's going to be incredible energy yet to come as well, and a lot of these events that I'm about to announce, if you haven't got your tickets now, you are really at risk of missing out, because there's some pretty heavy hitting events on the cards. So we start with Distorted at the Globe in Newcastle on the 6th of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Now, I'm not familiar with some of the names on this lineup, but from what I can see, reading into the promo, it's full of dark energy, hard energy, and everything that's gritty in between. If you want a really grimy night out, this is going to be one of those events that would really tickle your chakras, and I would recommend going for it. So that's Distorted at the Globe in Newcastle on the 6th of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. An event on a day later is Donkey Punch, a venue yet to be announced in Birmingham on the 7th of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. It's a very donkey sort of lineup. If you like your bouncy sort of hard house with that naughty little of a donk noise in the background, then this is perfect and right up your street. The clues in the title with there being a good old donkey punch to the guts, or at least to your ears. It's going to be one hell of an event where you're just going to love the energy. So that's Donkey Punch at a venue yet to be announced in Birmingham on the 7th of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. We go a week later into more trance. Back at WAV in Liverpool on the 13th of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. We have Paul Webster, Dan Harrison and Paul Bleasdale as your basically headline DJs. Plus, again, support artists that are, again, breaking through, making a name for themselves. Really, you know, grabbing the attention of the scene and everything. So that's more trance at WAV in Liverpool on the 13th of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. We go another week later and it's Fuel at Sub 101 in Manchester on the 27th of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Nick Dent's headline, Jason Naughty and another artist called Saul Taylor. I believe he's the resident, and it's just going to be an incredible event back in Manchester, really bringing back the hard house, the trance and the hard trance sort of vibe. You know, this looks really good. We're going to be there for a vlog anyway, so we're going to be documenting the experience. I'm quite looking forward to this. And yeah, I would highly recommend going and checking it out. Get your tickets now. It's going to be incredible. So that's Fuel at Sub 101 in Manchester on the 27th of March. Get your tickets on Skiddle. We finished March with Oblivion. That's at Egg in London on the 28th of March. Get your tickets on Wheeze Tix. I would say scan the QR code, really, just to kind of get access to these tickets. It's another ticket seller that I'm not familiar with, but either way, the lineup looks incredible. We have 2 rooms, a trance stage and a harder stage. It's going to be incredible energy. It's going to be it's going to be amazing. And did I say, at the Egg in London, you know, down there in the big smoke, they're always throwing on epic parties. So that's Oblivion at Egg in London on the 28th of March. Get your tickets on Wheeze Tix or just scan the QR code to go straight to the ticket seller. Right, we're going to the start of spring, and obviously these events are going to grow exponentially, especially going off last month and going into this month, this particular month I'm talking about. We've just got some incredible events, but these are the ones that I can report on now. So that's Unleashed at Suki Tennessee in Digworth on the 4th of April. Get your tickets on Eventbrite. Chaos Brothers and a few names that I'm not too familiar with, but it looks like a high-energy, hard sort of trance, hard dance night. Underground vibes at Suki Tennessee, as I've mentioned many times before. It looks incredible. The promo looks really good. I would just check it out for that. Suki Tennessee is a fantastic place to go and rave, and these DJs, some of the names that I do know, I mean, Sean Furlong is one you definitely will need to watch. It looks incredible. So that's Unleashed at Suki Tennessee in Digworth on the 4th of April. Get your tickets on Eventbrite. We go a week later and it's BCXD and Friends 2 at Canvas in Bournemouth on the 11th of April. Get your tickets and info at raveanywhere.com/events. BCXD obviously will be featuring, plus their friends. I don't know who the friends are that will be performing at that, but I will receive information closer to the time. The promo looks really, really good, so just on the promo alone, I would just get tickets and go and check it out. It looks like it's going to be a good one. As well, did I say it's in the happy hardcore world? So if you love your happy hardcore, definitely don't miss this. So that's BCXD and Friends 2 at Canvas in Bournemouth on the 11th of April. Get your tickets and information at raveanywhere.com/events. We go another week later and Motion are back. They're at Blue Note Derby on 25th of April. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Now it's saying save the date. I don't know who the lineup is, but again, there will be announcements in due time updating on this. Motion, they're a brand that really have got a momentum right now, so I expect this event to be just as incredible as the previous ones before. So that's Motion at Blue Note in Derby on the 25th of April. Get your tickets on Skiddle. And we finish April with Hardcore Flavors. They're back at the Sub in Blackpool on the 25th of April. It's again a free entry event. You've got Kaling Scar, Alvarez, Kelexite and Sharpie, plus again a host of amazing DJs. It looks like it's going to be an incredible event, and I again would recommend going and checking it out. So that's Hardcore Flavors at the Sub in Blackpool on the 25th of April, and that is free entry. And we finished this events update with May. Start of summer kicking in a little bit, and some events showing the hand. There are a few festivals. This is kind of more or less as festival season starts kicking in, so some of the smaller events are taking a risk with these particular months or these particular weekends in question. But if you want your small event and you can't afford to go to a bigger festival, then I'd highly recommend checking these events out. And we start with OTR Solo at a venue yet to be announced in Sheffield on the 2nd of May. Get your tickets at otrchef.com. Now, this is quite a special one because it's Asteroid's releasing an album, and he's also featuring for a 6-hour special at this event. It's going to be an incredible event. Last time Asteroid played Off the Rails, it was just an experience unrivaled by, any other. Off the Rails have been putting on some incredible events lately, and this just adds to the tally of the events that they have putting on. So I recommend going to their website at otrchef.com and booking your tickets early, because you seriously do not want to miss this event. So that's OTR Solo at a venue yet to be announced in Sheffield on the 2nd of May. Get your tickets at otrchef.com. Now, we go sort of like the back end of May, if you will, excuse my itchy eye, and Digital Evolution return with a New Breed takeover at Vestry and Chorley on the 29th of May. It is a free entry event, but you can still get tickets on Skiddle, so there'll be something mentioned in this. But just look at that lineup, it looks incredible so far. They're still yet to confirm their other headline DJ, and the reason for this is we basically want to promote new breeds and give them the limelight as well. So we have Darren Poole, who's resident and basically protagonist behind Trance Unleashed. We have another artist yet to confirm, but then you have your residents of Donnelly, Jean Pritchard and Jay Middleton. So it's going to be an incredible event. Trance Hengy back at Vestry and Chorley. It's going to be amazing. So that's Digital Evolution's New Breed takeover at Vestry and Chorley on the 29th of May, and that is free entry for Skiddle. And we finish May with Cheeky Little Shed at the Vault nightclub in Bournemouth on the 30th of May. Get your tickets on Skiddle. Now, the guys at Cheeky Little Monkey and the Shedheads have joined forces for what's promising to be an incredible event. It's going to be great energy and the usual debauchery as well. If I don't say so myself, it's going to be absolutely off the charts. So I recommend getting your tickets now. Go and just, even if you're somewhere else in the country, make the journey and check it out. It's going to be amazing. So that's Cheeky Little Shed at the Vault nightclub in Bournemouth on the 30th of May. Get your tickets on Skiddle.
So if you're watching this on Facebook, please like and share and even drop a comment. Just, spread the word of what it is. It's just basically so you know that somebody is proactively promoting events across the UK. It's just for the benefit of everyone else. Getting a lot of support. It's gained a lot of traction, especially over this past 12 months. It's been absolutely phenomenal, and I thank you all for that. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, comment and subscribe. The subscribe is especially important because at the end of the day, I want to make this a focal point, that you guys in the rave world can rely on, for planning the weekends accordingly and events going forward. Anyway, this is me done for another events update vlog. So I'll see you in the next one, which will be next month. So thanks very much. Please like, comment, subscribe. Ciao bien. you.